we come a long line. Time I know. Yeah. We don't play roles, we just walk in the flame. MD calling shots like he coached the game. Boss move. Suited and grind, got that boss man sound. Yes, sir. Vision so clean, he could lead the whole team.
Yes, sir. Let's go. What's going on, America? Hey, man, we are live today, baby. We're live tonight, and welcome to the Hornsmen Show. I'm your host, MD, and in the studio today, we got Toma T. Let's talk about these smiles.
Hey, what's going on, America? Happy Day, because I don't let you know what day it is. I just want to say I am very grateful this season. If you celebrate a holiday, if you don't, I'm grateful to have experienced the season with my brothers and all of you in Hornsman Nation. So we're getting kicking. I got a lot of engagement today. I'm feeling very happy. Come on, more smiles for you.
I love it. Next in the studio, we got DJ Hawaii 5L. Jonesy, what's happening?
What's going on? Straight talk, no filter, all sports. And the great thing about it are the Broncos are 12-2.
Ooh, 12-2. We got Waits in the building. Waits, what up?
All I can think about right now is playoffs. Playoffs. And shout out to Phillip Rivers. He ain't making the playoffs, but he back.
Man, that's all. Yeah, shout out to Grandpa.
Gip, what up? We got Gip in the building.
What it do? Gridiron Gospel here. We're going into the New Testament this week, starting with the playoffs. So here we are. Book of Matthew.
Come on now.
Matthew. Well, America, we're gonna talk about a little bit of Heisman today. We're gonna talk a little bit of CFP, but before we get to, and we got a couple of special topics that we're gonna touch on. A little more, a little less. That includes Diego. But first, let's get started with what you know. And today's version of what you know is going to be quotes from a Christmas movie. So I will read off 2 quotes from a Christmas movie, and you all will raise the appropriate sign to chime in. All right, let's get to it. First quote: "The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear." Second line: "You have such a pretty face, you should be on a Christmas card." Yep.
My God.
Is it Elf?
Ooh, let's go, Gip. Let's go. That is right. Elf. You
Wait
got
a
it, my brother.
minute.
Good answer. Good answer.
That can help.
Christmas
Right.
classic.
Let's go to the next set of quotes.
Okay.
"You'll shoot your eye out, kid." I'll read the second one, but we recognize Toma T first. "I want an official Red Ryder carbon action 200 shot range model air rifle." Toma T, what you got?
Shout out to one of the best fight scenes in Christmas gala history. A Christmas Story, baby. Ralphie.
Yes.
Ralphie, me. Ralphie.
Not out there, because he whoop old buddy's butt though.
Man,
got the
crying.
belt. He
You
got
know it's
the
bad
belt.
when you're winning the fight and you're crying, right? That's energy right there.
Ralphie
Tell
was
me
a
you've been
lover,
there.
not a fighter. Ralphie was a lover, not a fighter, but also a fighter.
Shoot your eye out.
Oh,
How many times have you been fighting somebody and crying, or crying after the fight? We won't answer that question right now.
hey man, I cry win or lose. I'm an emotional character, so
Well,
yeah.
we wasn't calling out any names or looking at anybody in particular in the middle of the screen right now. But
I don't really lose.
all right, our next set of quotes. "Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about? Just a little note before you take off. I always worry about you. I hope you are in good health. Please drive carefully. Have a good trip. Affectionately yours, Lucy Van Pelt, your friend."
I think I know
Okay,
it.
I think
I
that's
know
a
it.
tie.
Give it to Gip.
Gip.
Wait, why would I?
This is my hold up, slow down. This is my all-time favorite Christmas album. It is primarily the Vince Guaraldi Trio, and if you haven't partaken of it this season, you need to go ahead and pull that up. But it's a Charlie Brown Christmas story, one of the greatest Christmas movies to ever be made.
Oh,
All right, you ran out of time to answer on that question.
Yeah. I know. Plus, you added story, so disqualified.
Wow.
That is correct. Charlie Brown Christmas. Good job, Gip.
You like
All right.
Charlie Brown, right? You had the
Love
Great
Charlie
Pumpkin
Brown.
story last time. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go ahead and go to the next set of quotes. I'm eating junk and watching rubbish. You better come out and stop me. We recognize Toma. This is my house. I have to defend it. Toma T, what you got?
Shout out to CPS all around the world and around the state. Bad moms. Kevin! Home Alone, baby. Home Alone.
Yes. Home
And
Alone,
rubbish.
one of the greatest Christmas movies ever.
Ooh.
It's not
All
in
right,
my
let's
top
go to our
five.
final one. Welcome to the party, pal.
Oh, bam. Got it.
Oh, we're gonna recognize Toma, and then the next line is, "Now I have a machine gun. Ho ho ho." Toma T, what you got?
Better line. Yippee-ki-yay. Die Hard. It's a Christmas
Yes.
movie.
Yes.
It's
It
a
is a
Christmas
Christmas
movie.
Die Hard. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Anybody disagree that Die Hard is a Christmas movie?
It was number one on my list of Christmas movies. So yeah, I agree.
Yes.
It's number one on my list.
Die Hard. Die Hard. There's a lot of people out there that don't think Die Hard is a Christmas movie, but 100% it's a
Nakatomi
Christmas movie.
Towers.
100% it's a Christmas movie. Die Hard 1, Die Hard 2 are both set around Christmas, so
Yeah.
it's equally as Christmas as a Home Alone or anything else. But as we talk about Christmas movies, you said one of your favorite Christmas movies was A Charlie Brown Christmas. Now, is that your
Yes.
all-time favorite movie?
It is not because I can't use an animated film as one of my favorites.
He's got a
So
standard.
when I go live action, I'm gonna have to go with Four Christmases. Why is that? Yep.
That's why we
Every year, my wife and I, since I can recall, since we first saw Four Christmases, every time we start putting up the tree and putting up decorations, we turn that on, and we typically go to the part where Vince Vaughn has to swaddle the young baby Jesus because Mary does not know how to swaddle this child.
She wasn't in the moment for it.
She yes. So that's my favorite.
That's your favorite. I love it. A little swaddle with the
Swallow this
wifey.
baby.
Little swaddle.
Swaddle.
Jonesy, let's hit you up, brother. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Yeah, Kali took mine, but I'm gonna go with the Christmas Story for diversity that's on here. So, yep.
Okay.
Kali, I'm with you because I would just like you to know that I would like to know that if we're going down in an airplane, that you would just put your oxygen mask on me. And he said I wouldn't because the FAA wouldn't want me to do that. do you listen? Are you on your phone the whole time?
Hey,
they say it every time.
They say
Me first.
Orlando. They say
It's
to put it on
phenomenal.
yourself first. It's so good.
Wait, what you got?
Yeah, I absolutely didn't follow directions. So I have a top five really quick.
This is
Uh,
typical.
Yep. And I actually added quotes or my favorite parts. So Four Christmases is in it for me. Google me. You might want to look me up sometime, Barbara. I say this to my mother. I've got This Christmas solely so I can hear the Chris Brown rendition of This Christmas. I've got Best Man Holiday when the fellas do the new edition, Can You Stand the Rain? I've got Christmas National Lampoon's Vacation, where Eddie says the squatter's full, in an alternate. And then, as Thomas said so graciously, I got Die Hard, Nakatomi Towers, and Yippee Ki Yay, Son of Funna. Those are my five. But I will say this. Well, the reason that we're friends, the joy that we receive from the Four Christmases, and nobody pre-planned that, because it's all elements. It's the travel, it's Orlando, it is jumping off, it's the $10 cap on the Christmas prices. Well, I didn't know that. So yes. So I'm sorry for taking too much time, but yeah, that was it.
No,
My
it's
half favorite movie.
It's all good because Gip, without hesitation, we talked a little bit earlier today, and I was like, "Yeah, we're going to talk about your favorite Christmas movies." He's like, "Yep, Four Christmases. I got that. What you got next?" I mean, zero hesitation, zero.
It's none.
Toma T, what you got?
Yeah, he muted himself. I'm gonna translate. All right, guys. Well, just so y'all know, Band of Brothers, the movie, came out in December.
Around the holiday.
Wait a minute. Did you say Band of Brothers?
Yeah.
Did you say Band of
On your
Brothers?
behalf.
I thought he was going to say Starship Christmas Troopers.
The fact that I can hear all this, I can't respond. That's hilarious.
No, we can hear you now.
Yeah, we can hear you now. We can hear you now.
All right. Well, let me just take the mic off. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, we got you.
Okay, a little bit better.
I think
First of all, shout out to Starship Troopers. It's a great movie. Don't disrespect it. But National Lampoons. National Lampoons is the movie. So keep going. I'm gonna do an audio check like Khalid.
I love it. I love it. So the Christmas movies it's that time of year. It's also that time of year where the Heisman is selected. The Heisman winner is selected. And shout out to Indiana University for their first time ever winning a Heisman, having a Heisman Trophy winner with my main man, Fernando Mendoza. But you know who really stole the show? And when I say stole the show, like theft, like not in a good way, arson, armed battery is someone that you wouldn't think would come from Vanderbilt, aka Vandy. Talk about Diego Pavia and his antics.
So go Diego, go, right? There are times when you just have people that just don't belong there. And Diego and his family was that. There's a comedian named Theo Vaughn. Somehow, like mid-season, they pawned off Diego's mama to Theo. Then is when Theo and them played in Austin, his brother got into it. Then 2 weeks later in Tennessee, he got into it. They are the definition of you ain't supposed to be here. But the hilarious part for me, so after the Heisman ceremony, another for the first time ever, Hispanic, Fernando Mendoza, who went and spoke Spanish about his grandparents. Diego, that still wasn't good enough. Diego immediately goes to the club and says, F the whole state of Indiana. Phillip Rivers, Reggie Rivers, the Superdome, Peyton Manning, all of them. But the funniest part that has come out of it, a Heisman voter by the name of young Chase Goodbread. Now, Chase Goodbread is from the mean streets of Tuscaloosa. Chase says, and I quote about Diego, he's a big boy now, under 6 feet. Old enough to have more than one college degree. Took him long enough. Old enough to beat the NCAA in court to gain extra eligibility, and old enough to make a pile of NIL money that'll be the most money that he'll make his entire life after he had the car this year. But old enough to know better. Old enough to handle the criticism. Diego was a dang fool. And the problem with it is everybody around him
zoom on out,
him bad. I don't know, man. Diego, we've been in scenarios where it was like we've been invited to great suites and parties. And I ain't gonna lie to you, America. All of us has probably been Diego on this screen at one point, but it was never post Heisman. We've got Rose Bowls, we've got Arkansas game. I mean, we have them all. We got Colorado, all the things. But Diego is the definition, and it's supposed to be Vanderbilt, dog. Like that's the esteemed. They're the Commodores. I done got me a sword to do it. And he is absolutely trash. Go back to the New Mexico Military Academy. Shout out to Will and LeBron.
So when he said "F the voters," do you think he was talking to Mike Rozier? Do you think he was talking to Desmond Howard?
I'm gonna tell you who he wasn't. Cam Newton. He wasn't talking. He wasn't talking to Cam. He probably wasn't talking to Johnny Football because he be highs and lows. None of the running. Archie Griffin. He won too. He ain't talking about him. He's talking to Steve Spurrier, Chris Winkie, Devontae Smith, Gino Torretta. Like, those are the ones. I'm gonna tell you what. I guarantee you. Let him get drafted or signed as a free agent for the Ravens. First one, Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. Say La Diego. Or what's the alternate name, Josie? Jaime in Spanish or Douglas.
Get over here, Jacob. Scout boy.
What you said, Josie?
It's Jacob. It's a Spanish word, Jacob. That's what you're looking for.
Oh,
Diego.
Diego. Wow. I mean, here's the thing, bro. You came in second. Be proud of it, man. Somebody's going to give you a small run in the NFL. And then we may have him this time next year.
Shout out to Small Run. There's a height thing going on. I've caught a few of them. Nice.
Heightism.
Yeah. He's 0-2 versus Texas, too, by the way. Just saying.
And so what I'm kind of disappointed in is the fact that he went out with his boys and his boys like, yeah, this is cool, man. Post the video of you saying F the entire state of Indiana, F all them, and be in the spot. Because they not only is he messing off his money, he messing off their money too.
Well, can the Colts draft him?
To the club
Like,
no
can
more.
the Colts? The Colts can't draft him. Like, they can't. Ain't the combine in Indianapolis? Like, I think it is.
I mean, that's a whole lot of eyes on him now for sure. And I don't think you should say anything about the people of Indiana or what's the other Iowa. You play Iowa, so leave that part of the
Any
country
eyes,
alone. Any eyes, they're coming for you now. They're coming for you.
Let's move on to the other hot topic or unhot topic, how you look at it. My man went. Somebody I saw this the other day. My man went from Michigan. Yeah, what say it, Toma?
I don't know if I would say my man anymore. By the way,
well, yeah. Well, shout out to my guy Wesley Willard. Oh, he just sent me a text. I said, "Yo, Wesley Willard went to Michigan. We might get him on the show next week." But he said, "I said, you got any comments? We're about to do a live show." He said he should have kept his junk in his pants.
Ooh.
But we all know he wasn't trying to kill himself. So we talking about Sherrod Moore and the Michigan coach, and let's talk about what was going on with that. Unfortunate situation.
It's funny. You say Sharon, but because of the urbanist, I'm gonna call him Sharon, first cousin of
Sharon.
Romy Rome. Let's go back, right? So the tangled visuals and ride Sharon took, right? He was a JUCO guy out of Kansas, went to Butler College. He went to Oklahoma, and that tells you a lot. Played 14 games as a guard. Went to Louisville, Kentucky, thanks to Charlie Strong. He was a grad assistant, then a tight end coach. Then he went to Central Michigan Chippewas, and he was a tight end coach and a recruiting coordinator. Right? That's what they got. You seeing it? You seeing the thing? The snow began to grow as he went further off.
Shout out to the snow.
Tight end coach at Michigan. Harbaugh gets into it. He's a co-offensive coordinator, offensive line coach, and he won the Joe Moore Award, which is the best offensive line. And at this point, Sharon is balling, right? He then takes over.
Sharon in the house.
He's a Jim Harbaugh getting in trouble. He the interim coach. He started crying on the field. Oh my God, that man has done so well.
I shouted him out. I shouted him out in my story. Look at him. That's how you do. I shouted him out. Tears? Come on, bro.
Harbaugh goes to LA Pastures, and then Sharon decides, hey, they gonna let him be the new head coach. It's the first time he making up with the 13. He got a ton of money. He plays his first game, and then he loses to Texas. Now, we were there, and I can say this, shout out to April Butler. She was in the stands. I don't know if Sharon had recruiting coordinators by us, but there were some very volatile women sitting by us that felt as though their tickets were secure. And my belief is, Sharon said, "You gonna have," because they were Jonesy. What they were the front row, right? I think they were sitting front row, and so he's the acting head coach. And then after the first year, Sharon, I didn't know this until today. Michigan has a ton of rivalries, right? They got the game with Ohio State, then they got the Paul Bunyan Trophy, then they got a Little Brown Jug, and something with Northwestern. He won them all, and that led Sharon to get another year. But then, lo and behold, little Ronnie Ron, you lose to Ohio State, and guess what they said? Bring that here, boy. Sharon, I heard that your assistant doubled salary. Sharon, I know that you're upset, but why did you put an HEB shout out to the sponsorship future for HEB. He put a bag on his head, a plastic bag on his head to bring it to the apartment to only say,
bro, where's the strategy? Where's the vision?
It's
Goodness
over.
gracious.
And Toma, to that point, that's what I'm saying. You were an offensive coordinator. This ain't the play.
Yeah. It's not the play, right?
Call the bad game,
bro. You called a terrible game.
Oh my God.
You know, I want to say the power. There's something about it, right? It can change people. So, and I think the truth is, it turns the volume up.
Power just in general.
Just in general, right? It's something it's something that I try to remind in terms of like the growth that you have or whatnot as a person. It will shine on who you are. You let all that go to your head, the negativity can come out, right? And so here's the truth. I hope it's a human moment and not like an arc and evil moment for him, because I'm not about canceling folk. I think there's always an option for course correction and learning from it. But my brother has a lot to learn. He's going to have to own it, learn from it, and then figure out. I don't see him coaching anything that I would want to be a part of again, unless he until in terms of being a better human, right? He's got a lot to work on, man. It's tough. It's a tough story for him and his family, the University of Michigan. And I hate that we're going to dominate him, how we're going to dominate him on the Cheez It Bowl, but it is what it is.
Well, but you know, in his offense, not a lot of Leroy's and Jerome's and Sharome's get second chances. Like your Bobby Petrino get a couple second chances. But go ahead, Gip. He don't.
Well, I was going to say it's something about the state of Michigan, because we don't have to go back far. So I think the moral of the story is, if you're a black head coach, stay out of Michigan. Just go somewhere.
That is not the moral of. I don't co-sign that. I don't co-sign.
Stay out of Michigan. The Chippewas, I don't care. Just go Notre Dame is a good haven for you.
Then shout out to my boy Wesley again. His cousin or uncle is Juwan Howard. So
it's Uncle Cuz.
Like I just said.
Oh, you say all sports, Gip.
All sports. Anything. Hockey. No. Yeah. Whatever.
Hockey.
I got you.
Hockey, swimming, diving, no, all of the above.
Shout out to the state of Michigan. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right.
Them boys just try to snuggle up in Michigan where it's cold.
It is cold.
Wayne Fonts was the last hope.
Was the last black man?
the mayor of Detroit, at least in RoboCop.
Yes, sir.
Also RoboCop.
Oh man, I love it. Man, yeah. As Thomas said, hopefully that brother gets it together, and don't ever disrespect HEB like that. Not now, not ever.
In your life
again. Regarding
it's your mouth.
Yeah, everything is better. So maybe it was a ploy. He was like, "Yo, if I put on this HEB bag, something good coming in."
And you too can cover up whatever you want to in your nice cozy HEB to go back.
Oh my God,
Rony Rome.
We got a bag full of green beans. In the house.
It's a mutant green bean. Goodness gracious. Ooh. Anyway,
okay.
Mental health matters. Let's go. Let's keep.
We got a bag full of a salad coming in with some. He tried to bring some mayonnaise.
And the problem is the fool probably left the receipt in the bag and showed his card. Oh, we found it. He's over there. Matter of fact, they found him back at HEB by the freezer section looking for some pizza nuggets.
That wasn't his first option. Just know that. Like, just realize this. He went to a t-shirt. He went to a flannel first. He went to a blanket and he said, for lack of better words, excuse my language, he's like, you know what? F it. This gonna have to work today.
That's all we got.
Where's my kufi?
Now, imagine him doing this though.
No,
it's gonna have to work.
He could have shouted out the bowl game and be like, "It's a Cheez-It bag. You can't see me. It's a Cheez-It bag." I had the ring camera.
Oh,
that's truth about.
First of all, did you see it's wanted, needed, Cheez-It? That's Sharon's tagline.
And boy say, what bowl we in? Bet.
You can't make it up. Wanted, needed, Cheez-It.
I was gonna say he had one or two things in that bag. A bag of Cheez-Its, he was getting ready, or some eggnog because he watched the show.
Shout out to 1836.
I almost had some eggnog ice cream today. Oh my God, that's good times.
Jonesy, they ran out of 1836 in my HEB, bro. I was looking for it on Sunday, and yep, they didn't have any. So
you'll get a refill. Don't worry.
We'll have to check this week.
It's a last minute week push. You know they're gonna get some out.
Oh yeah, you got the last week.
Speaking of checking this week, man, this week we got the CFPs.
Playoffs.
Let's get right down to it. We got a few games to pick, and you can pick them as well on our CFP College Pick'em. That's at app.thehornsmen.com. It's just natural for me to promote it. So check us out. Get your CFP. Put your brackets in. You have until Friday make that happen.
Friday
So the
night
first game
action.
we got coming up, we have James Madison versus Oregon. Dukes or
The
Ducks?
Dukes
Tell
or
me,
the
who you got?
Ducks? Well, shout out to the Ducks. First of all, shout out to my sister Nicole Alexander, who, although she is a Longhorn graduate, she rocks Oregon. Like, she bought all kinds of Oregon gear, so she rocks the Ducks. So Oregon's team, yeah, it's crazy, right? I mean, she just likes the country, but I think team speed. Yeah, James Madison, I want to give him shout out. The coaching discipline, they're going to have engagement, but the team speed of Oregon, it'll shine through by second quarter. Conditioning, all those pieces, dope uniforms. The crowd's going to be rocking. Go Ducks! Quack quack.
It'll be done by the first quarter. Ducks.
A man of
few words.
Yeah, he didn't.
Unless it's talking about eggnog.
minimalist words.
Yeah, it's Khalid's turn. But
Yep, what you got?
See us.
I've Oregon clearly. I mean, you know that my affinity to Steve Prefontaine, so it's not even in question. James Madison. I mean, God bless them. They're going to get their heinies waxed, P Diddy style. So yeah, it's a done.
Wait a minute. Episode 3. Yeah, look, I'm gonna bring up some things today on this. Little known fact: all except for one of the first round of college football the last 2 years have had a transfer quarterback. The only game that didn't have a transfer quarterback starting was SMU versus Penn State last year. This year, in the James Madison versus Oregon, it is Dante Moore, who signed with UCLA. So we got Doug Fresh. I got Doug Fresh going in a big one. Also, the home teams are undefeated in the first round of the playoffs, but we'll have a little sprinkle about that later in the pick.
Well, upset alert.
Upset here we go. Spice it up, them Dizzle.
Yes. HBO Max and TNT are upset.
They're furious.
They gave him James Madison.
Nice.
They are upset that that's happening.
They got the whole region of Virginia.
Quickety quack, the Ducks are going to get this victory with ease. Next up, we have Tulane versus Ole Miss. Is the wave or the rebel? Talk about it.
So, not a lot to say here personally. I think I will shout out to the Pete Golding era. It's time for you to create your own path. You know, relentless tempo. Be the team that you are from that standpoint. I think Tulane. Shout out to the city of New Orleans. I don't know anything about Tulane football, but I did text Boy Ashley and Uncle Wayne earlier this evening and said, "Hey family, how y'all doing? Hope you're smiling. Are y'all coming to the H next Saturday to support your Tigers?" I don't know how to switch to LSU, but it always does. My uncle said, "Nephew, you something else. LMMFAO. I'm not going to say that out for the kids, but don't encourage me, right?" He said, "I admire your enthusiasm and confidence and ignorance, but I'm afraid that y'all are going to get beat this Saturday and again next year." And then I said, "Well, Uncle, we don't play until New Year's Eve. That's when the good teams play." We didn't even know what I was talking about. So shout out to my uncle, like a little dark whiskey, but shout out to whoever wants to sponsor that. Ole Miss, all the way. Rebels. How they tied it, man.
Yeah, the first time, I agree with you, Tom, on that. The first time they played early in the year, they won by a significant amount. And I think that although Tulane has had the best uniform I think I have seen in maybe the last decade, I still think that Ole Miss Hottie Toddy is going to make sure that they lock this one down. Khalid, what you think?
I love that Tulane's head coach is a stand-up guy and that he stuck around to coach this bowl game. I hate that he's going to go out on a down note because Ole Miss is going to run through him. So I've got Ole Miss in a runaway, even though they're down, 4 or 5 coaches. And we talked about that previously, but Ole Miss just got too much for him. So I got the toddy.
Yeah, in this one, man, you got two transfer quarterbacks. You got Trinidad Chambliss, who was at the mean Ferris State, and you got Jake Reslav, who was at BYU. To everybody's point that what we've been saying, I think it was maybe 30 plus that Tulane lost the last one. It probably won't be that bad. It'll be close because Ole Miss has gone through some turmoil. The Lane train has left the building. And to Thomas' point, Pete Golding, who were our Alabama folks who would talk out a little bit, want to run him out of town. So it'll be nice to see what happens with him as a head coach. But Jonesy and I did a little thing when we went to Hottie Toddy. I could never not have an Ole Miss game and not thank Jonesy for not only having enough faith in us and finding my wallet and stopping me from riding the Greyhound from Memphis to Houston several years ago when we played in the Grove, and the fact that Jonesy led a call of about 1,800 of Ole Miss fans and their little chant by just yelling out, "Are you ready?" We didn't realize that the band and the cheerleaders and the very diverse alumni, when I say very diverse, all of the minorities tailgate under one tent. So the African Student Association, the Alphas, the Qs, the Omegas, the Black Dance Team, Harambe, all under one tent. And guess where that tent is, ladies and gentlemen? As soon as the recruits get off the bus, so that they see all of the amazing people that look like us on the screen, only to walk through the entire Grove and see no more. Ole Miss, hotty toddy.
Well, thank you for joining us because we've run out of time. 28 minutes long
This is
speech.
a minute with weights.
Good Lord. Bro, it'd be different if you was talking about a good matchup.
You know, Pastor said, "Don't take your time. Don't take your time." Goodness gracious.
Yes, good.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Good God Almighty. We're just going to keep it simple with Ole Miss, and I think they're going to blow them out more because they have a lot to prove to Lane Kiffin. So, Ole Miss.
To themselves.
Next up,
To themselves.
Alabama versus OU.
Now listen. I know what weights is called, and listen, brother. I hear you, brother. I understand. I want to give a shout out to all our friends of Zeta. We got Rob, we got Sean. Who else we got? Weights? Oh, Mike Wheels, baby. I love y'all. Y'all are great. None of y'all live in the state of Oklahoma except for Jay Wiggs. You're the real champion. But the reality is, yeah. Well, there you go. But I don't know about that one. But I will say, shout out to Brent Venables. I think aggressively his defense is what will keep this game, in terms of levels from that standpoint. I think though, I like trench warfare. If Bama blocks, if they can find and establish a running game, they get to the red zone. They're top 10, team in the nation scoring. They're going to get their points. So we can establish a running game and win that war, and with limited turnovers. Ty Steps, you gotta be who you're supposed to be. It's Bama. So Jonesy like to say it, nothing but the Tide. Roll Tide.
You've heard it week 1, week 2, week 3, week 5, week 7, week 10, week 11. I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. Here's the thing is that Oklahoma has a chance to actually win this game. Not even gonna lie to you. But the problem is that, all the people that you name, ain't none of them going to Bama. They ain't even got that heart in them. So with all that being said, it's like, if you don't believe, we for sure ain't gonna believe. And then therefore, for sure. Hey, but you know what? But shout out, y'all look good in the Jordan thing. It looks good. Okay, there you go. Bama by 20.
I couple points here. As Sam Burrell always says, Brent Venables is a sociopath. I firmly believe that in my heart.
A little crazy.
He looks like the devil, like what the devil would look like in real life. The other part is I think Alabama's a little vulnerable here, coming off of a bad loss to Georgia, and then as well the distractions with the coaching talk. The Michigan situation has opened up a window for their coach, but for DeBoer's, I think all that said, Alabama, I think it's going to be tighter. In the first half, I think Alabama will find a way to take the dub. So I got Bama. I got the Tide.
Okay. I was worried.
Yeah, another transfer here with John Mateer from Washington State. I want to channel a young Tim Tebow, and why I am rooting for Alabama harder than I have since they've, I guess, become into the union. Like Tim Tebow had the thing, he's like, you will never hear another player play harder than he play. I will never root for a team harder than I'm going to root for Alabama. I want to iterate, and then I'm going to reiterate. I want to iterate first. Oklahoma has never won a CFP playoff game, okay? And now I want to reiterate. Oklahoma has never won a CFP football game. Shout out to longer things like this with What's Up with Weights. It'll be coming soon, but whatever. I don't want any of my friends that went to Oklahoma. I don't want any of them. I don't want any of them. I don't want any of them to be happy. I want, if you say 20, Jonesy, there's 5 of us. I want it to be 100. I want it to be the largest blowout in the history.
Thank you for coming
of
out
college
again.
football.
Marlon, yep,
Just
Marlon
like
Davis.
What's up with the weights? We
Wrap
can
up
talk
weight.
long over there.
What's up with weights? Is that motherfucker? Don't shut up.
Well, and that's why we're live, America. You see it.
Use my language. But it made me do it.
unexcused.
It made me do it.
Unexcused.
Nothing but love, Waits. Nothing but love. But my question to you all is, who is Jalen Hurts rooting for? Is he rooting for the Sooners or is he rooting for the Tide? It don't much matter because I'm rooting for the Tide. Roll Tide. Let's go. Next up, we have
Sweet.
Miami versus the Aggies. Could you imagine, like, it old school, the U, Warren Sapp, and them versus
nobody played
the cadets of the, if it ain't two anti-pole schools that are playing. Let's talk about it. The Canes or the Aggies. Who you got? Toma T.
So I want to shout out the Bodovich and Lindsay Foundation one more time. Shout out to our Aggie friends and brothers. We're going to have a great time next year in College Station. So I don't want you to take offense to this, but take offense. I'm choosing the Hurricanes, not because of the fame and history. I'm taking it because of my lack of belief in you, A&M. And I think we exposed you, but I think there's a lot of opportunity for Miami to expose you as well. If Miami plays fast and loose, you're a disciplined team, right? Defensively, Aggies, you're a disciplined team. But if Miami plays fast and loose with a little something on their shoulder, something on their back because they barely made it in, maybe they can create some swagger, some of that old school Miami U or the new school, what it would be swagger. And that's what I'd like to see. Not just because it's derailing you and your dreams and hopes, but because it's creating chaos. So chaos theory rides. I like it. So let's go Hurricanes. Shout out to Miami. Shout out to Michael Irvin and them.
Yeah, I got to go against you on that one.
Yeah, you got to.
That's a really, really good point. I think that Miami's best potential opportunity that they have is that they denied it being a night game. So that might only work in their advantage for this situation. That's a day game, but A&M is going to make any adjustments. Their defense was pretty decent all season long, except for maybe at the end when you had some people that were really challenging them. But here's the real stat of the reason why I also think that they're going to end up. I'm going to pick A&M. Just FYI, is that there were over 10,000 ticket requests from the Miami fan group for the Texas A&M game, which is capacity is over 100,000, which we know probably like 107, 108, maybe somewhere around there. They only gave them 3,500.
Respect so, I mean, you got to respect the petty, baby.
That's really tough. By the way, just listen to the stats when it comes to that. They're not even getting. They're getting pennies on a dollar right then and there, man. Over to what goes on? I mean, what 3% of what goes on in the stadium? That's a tough one. So, I'm going with A&M on this one.
Yeah, I contrary to my desires, I will pick. I'm going to pick A&M. And here's why. Carson Beck, man, he has a propensity to just give up everything all at one time. He had 4 interceptions against Louisville. We turned him over 3 times last year. When he faces a tougher defense than what he's accustomed to, he shows his true colors. I kind of gave him credit at the beginning of the year, obviously Notre Dame and some other games, but he is who we thought he was. I think A&M, as Jonesy alluded to, their defense played really well, especially against some softer competition. I think that's what they'll see. So I've got A&M walking away. Wes, congratulations, Brad, Jeremy, the whole crew, Cordell. Good luck. Love y'all.
Yeah. Guys mentioned it. Transferring this again in this one.
All right, thank you, Waits, for your time.
You're a lot of time has been elapsed.
But I got hold on. But it's Kylie gonna like this part. In the eye of a hurricane, there is quiet.
There is quiet.
And shout out to Hamilton. And so I'm picking the Hurricane.
Ooh, perfect storm.
To that point, Jonesy, if I would have known that they gave back 6,500 tickets, I might have changed my pick, because as we were front row and Matthew McConaughey was waving at us and Arch Manning talked to you when we played those guys, that's a lot of that gap is huge, and you won't hear anything in there if you're a Miami Hurricane.
That's right.
I'm gonna still pick them, but if I would have known that number, because there was probably
Whoever wins
15,000
turnovers wins the
Texas
game.
fans when we went. But yeah,
Win,
so I'm
win,
still
win.
Hurricane, but I can't pick Lassie for nothing.
Well, Toma, thank you for having me remember something that I heard a few days after Texas beat A&M. So I'm sitting and I'm anyway, I'm in a location, and you all have seen the scoreboard at the Texas game. Has two names on there. One of them is an Itkin name. So I'm talking to Jason Itkin at this point, who our good friend Wes knows.
Yep.
Wes was at the game with Jason, or they were near each other, and I said, "Man, what about that game?" He's like, "Oh man, it's great, but tell your buddy Wes, man, he was in his feelings because he was like, oh, man. He goes, yeah, man, we A&M, we let y'all win that because Marcel Reed got hurt, and he didn't, we were kind of resting him and not trying to have him play for the second half of the game, thinking about the future." And I go, I like Wes, but I'm like, bro, you delusional. And so he goes,
said that for real?
Very delusional.
He said that, and I go,
I think it was a post game. I think he had CTE.
It's depression. Yeah, I mean, it's
in real time. Yeah,
lost depression.
Yep.
He's recovered.
yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, real time, non-real time, live on air in memory. Don't much matter.
Yeah,
he
said it.
Thought those things.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna rest our quarterback in the second half because we don't want to win the SEC. We don't want to go to the SEC championship, which we've never been to before.
Ever.
Ever. So we're gonna rest him, and that's what we're gonna do, because
we don't. Wes, you're a politician, baby. You're a politician.
We don't want to beat Texas at home. So I'm like, come on, Wes, you're better than that. Yeah. But the Aggies aren't better than that. No. So you with the dub.
Come on, baby. I just throw it like this. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I was going the Hornsmen show has no gang affiliations.
Yeah, none at all.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all coming out, checking us out. Next week,
it's popping. Almost that holiday season, baby.
Hopefully, you got your presents and your gifts for your loved ones. Mm-hmm. If not, you can send them to the MD with MD.
You can buy mine on the Friday afterwards to get you that discount. Y'all can wait for me.
Yeah. Wait.
You don't get any more time.
Next week, you know what though? We get we can talk about it next week though. It's gonna be good. Obviously, these first round of games and prepping for ours. This transfer portal stuff is wild though, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's wild right now. It is literally the wild west. Shout out to
Want it, need it, cheese it. Shout out Sharon.
Remember how we have our Hornsman deal? That's the Sharon Moore.
Want it, need it, cheese it.
Shout out to HEB, baby.
Extra crunchy, baby. You like it extra crunchy, Sharon?
It's a snowstorm coming through at all.
That's hilarious. He actually likes white cheddar.